you can't make land these days, so. But,
True. Yeah, I saw you're on like an acre basically, right?
yeah, just about, yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So, like, typically the process, right, when you go with an agent is, you call up a bunch of agents, interview them. They'll give you like their little listing pitch. You got to pick one out, and normally they will give you like a laundry list of things. If it's going to the open market on a retail buyer, they're going to want everything cleaned down, and typically they'll say, "Hey, can you paint this and fix this?" And it'll be a list of repairs. And just to kind of give you an idea, normally on a retail sale, you can expect about a 10% haircut from whatever it sells for, just because you're going to have the listing agent commissions, you're going to have the closing costs, and typically we're seeing some sort of either seller credits like repair credits or rate buy down. And normally you're looking, 10, 12% on something like that, just to give you an idea. Okay, and so it sounds like you haven't really interviewed any agents or anything yet, right?
Not yet. I'm right at that stage now. I know there's like on the radio, I think it's called Grandview Homes, and I think there's people who buy as is.
Sure.
I imagine that's the type of company you run, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. We have a couple strategies.
I understand there's a gap there,
Mm-hmm.
and it depends on whether what the gap is, and how. Of course, I'm the seller. I want to maximize the amount I sell for, but of course, I understand the different ways to sell.
Understood. Okay, awesome. So yeah, it sounds like you're, trying to have realistic expectations and just kind of weighing out if the convenience is worth, if it ends up being a win-win. I mean, obviously, if you got to sell it for half price, that's probably going to be, it may not be worth it at that point. But are you kind of weighing out if you might end up putting some money into it and really trying to maximize it?
Like I said, it all depends on the gap. So
That makes sense. Okay.
let's take sells for 300,000. 10% cut is going to be 270. So
Yes, sir.
and then if I have to put a lot of money into it, that all depends. And like I said, I know it's got to be painted. That's one thing. So it hasn't
Okay.
been painted over 10 years. And we hire somebody to come in and do a deep clean. I know that too. So
Okay.
I'm weighing all my options. I guess that's all. That's the facts.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. No, fair enough. And as far as the paint, are you thinking inside and out, or?
No, just the inside.
Okay. And what kind of exterior does it have? Is it stucco or siding or?
Siding in the front looks like it's stone.
Okay.
That's how old it is.
Gotcha. Okay, very cool. Yeah, let me look on my software here. It says it was built. Oh, it doesn't have a year built on this. Okay, no worries.
I think my deed says 41.
Okay.
I don't think it's that old, tell you the truth.
Yeah, maybe there was a original structure around there and they added on to it or something like that.
Yeah, another thing the former owner did is he built a hot tub room. So I have a hot tub room connected to my house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, and, like Zill says the basement is done. Well, there's a fireplace down there, but I wouldn't consider that basement done to today's standards.
Sure.
So,
Has a fireplace. Is
and it's pretty big down there. I've had a new furnace, a new hot water heater, new air conditioning, new water softener. All that's been put in within the last few years. It just has, they needed to be done. So,
okay.
all that's almost brand new.
Okay. Do you happen to know the age of the roof?
Not really. Zillow says the last 35 years. When I had it, it was inspected and there was no defaults found. I bought it about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. Okay, so you're thinking the roof may be 30 something years old, perhaps?
I couldn't begin to tell you.
Okay, no problem.
It was in good shape, that's all I can tell you.
Okay.
I'm 71, haven't gotten on the road in a long time.
No, I don't blame you. I don't like climbing up on places like that either. I totally get it. And the plumbing and electric, is that in pretty good shape as far as you know?
Yes.
Okay. Good shape, no problems. Okay. And do you know the last time the kitchen was remodeled?
No.
Okay. It's all just similar to when you bought it?
Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
The same.
And I'm just taking some careful notes here so I can pass it forward. Okay, and can you tell me a little bit about the flooring throughout the house?
It's carpeting in the living room. The stairs are carpeted. The master bedroom is hardwood floor. It hasn't been redone in a while. That's one of those things. If I was going to go on the open market, I would have it redone. It's hardwood floor. It's not horrible, but it's got some bare spots because it hasn't been done in so long. One of the bedrooms is carpeted, and I'm looking at my son's room to make sure I'm. It's hardwood floor in the other bedroom. So there's 2 bedrooms that are hardwood floor and one that's carpeted.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that. And are the bedrooms, are they all, when you say upstairs, is there a second level or are you just talking about not the basement?
Well, there's the very upstairs, the master bedroom has 2, and then there's like 3 steps that go down, and it's like on the half floor, the 3rd bedroom,
Okay.
and but none of them are in the basement. And
Okay.
then I have another room that's off the kitchen. We call it the computer room, but it could be converted into a bedroom if you wanted. It's kind of an open room.
Okay. Is there a closet and a window in the computer room?
There is a closet and there is a window, yes.
Okay, awesome. Closet and window, perfect. Okay, and is there anything you can think of that may need any maintenance or repair or anything that you think we'd want to be aware of just so there's no surprises and everything's out in the open?
If I was going to buy this house, I'd have to look at the upstairs main bathroom.
Okay.
Particularly the tub.
Okay. Is it just older and you're thinking it's ready to be replaced?
Yes.
Okay.
Got a kind of a worn spot in it.
Understood. Okay, yeah, that's not uncommon. So, and then the master bathroom, has that been updated or remodeled? at all recently?
Nothing but regular maintenance. Like I had the faucets replaced. You know, I was trying to, but that's just regular maintenance.
Sure, sure. Okay, no problem. So everything is functional, but it's not like a better home and garden, brand new remodel or anything like that, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, all
I
right.
mean, you know, I was looking at one time putting like a bath insert over the bathtub, but
Okay, understood. All right, and in the spirit of just kind of being as helpful as possible and making this pleasant for you, like I know obviously we would have to agree on a price for everything to work, but other than, you know, the pricing part, is there anything else that's important to you on this transaction? I mean, it sounds like the timing of it is an important part, right? Just with your new place, also it being a certain thing, and
you know, it's October 1st, so
yeah.
if it was October 28th, I mean, you know, it'll take us until you know, I want to move after November 22nd.
Okay.
That's why I figure in between there and that. That'll give me a month to get everything out, get everything up to Michigan, so that would work perfect.
Okay, awesome. Are you planning on?
It takes time to get all this stuff set anyway, so.
Sure, understood. Do you have a good amount of stuff that you need to move from there to Michigan?
Well, not a lot. I mean, I basically gonna throw everything away. I mean, I don't need any appliances. My new house is fully has all its appliances. The stove in this house is inset into a counter, and it's electric, and it's an awesome stove. But it's a little older, but it's still awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. The washer and dryer, I mean, I've had them fixed, and they're showing their age. But I had a guy out here fixing the dryer, and I said I was going to get something new, and he said, "Don't keep these. They're awesome. They'll last forever. There's built-in obsolescence in the new stuff." And he put a belt on it, and it runs. But you can look at it. It's older, but I can leave that. I can
Okay.
basically leave everything. So I don't have a lot. You know, probably one U-Haul truck full. I still have stuff I have to discard, you know, like the couches in the living room. I'm just going to throw them away. The dogs have chewed on them. So.
Oh, nice.
They're all together by duct tape.
You got some furry friends? How many dogs you got?
Two.
Oh, nice. Okay, very cool. And just so I know too, are there any other signers involved in this, or are you the only one signing off?
Yeah, I'm the sole owner.
Okay, awesome. That makes things easier. Okay, cool. And okay, so just kind of a recap here. I want to make sure I got everything correct. So you've got your new place already selected. You're going to be closing at the end of October, and kind of your plan moving forward is you're going to take from the close of that house till towards the end of November to kind of just line up all your ducks in a row, get your moving kind of set, you know, get all that coordinated, take all the stuff you want to take with you. You were kind of hoping that if you could just leave the rest of it behind, or potentially, you know, get someone to clear it out. That was kind of your thought because you already have appliances and stuff in your new place. And like, it sounds like kind of an ideal situation would be if someone would come in, you could be hands off. You didn't have to deal with hiring agents and walkthroughs and, you know, everything, you know, fixing things up and dealing with all that. That would kind of be the ideal scenario, but your only concern is, you know, making sure that the numbers work and you got a fair shake. Otherwise, like your plan, you know, if the offers came in too low, it sounds like your plan would be to just kind of bite the bullet, maybe do some of those repairs and throw it on the market and go from there. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. Well, I can tell you this, our interests are 100% aligned because I only get paid to put deals together. Like I don't get like a salary or an hourly or anything like that. So my job's real easy. Basically, I gather all the information. I'm going to pass it over to our underwriting team. And basically the way they evaluate properties is they use a process very similar to the Fannie Mae appraisal guidelines that like banks and lenders use, where really they're looking at recent sales in the immediate area, and then they kind of evaluate and see like what our play as an investor would be on, typically, investors are looking for properties they can buy at a discount, put some money into and fix up, and then sell on the market for a profit. I'm taking a quick peek in the area here, and just so you know, like I'm not a decision maker, so take this with a grain of salt. But I did notice a few recent sales right here, not too far away. Like for example, are you familiar with Sheffield Drive? Do you know where that is? Okay, so it says it's like 0.23 miles. And I'm trying to look on my map to see where it is in relation to the subject property. I think I zoomed out too far and I lost it. But it's it's not too far. It's less than a quarter mile away. It's in called Cherry Hill Estates is the name of the subdivision, for whatever that's worth. But this one was recently sold on the market, and they did use an agent. This one's a 3-bedroom as well, and the square footage is almost exactly the same. It's 90 square feet smaller than the subject property, so it's definitely within like the 10%. And this one, they sold it with the realtor, so they did get that 10% haircut, and they probably did some sort of repairs and stuff beforehand. And it looks kind of similar to what you're talking about, where it looks like it may be like a kind of like a split level floor plan, where I'm seeing like some second story windows, but they're not super high up. And oh yeah, I think this one has a finished basement because when I pull it up, it's showing 2,100 square feet on here. So maybe they're counting that on the MLS. And oh yeah, it looks like they have done some work to this. It's got like cherry cabinets, cherry wood with a tile backsplash and granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. Looks like it has like a gas stove, a newer fridge, a big, it's not a kitchen island, but it's got another L-shaped counter space besides the original one. And looks like they put laminate floors. It's got brand new carpet in there. It's painted with new trim, it looks like, inside. And it's got, a shower that's got a tile enclosure, granite countertops in the bathroom, newer vanities and light fixtures. So I would describe it as it's been refreshed. I wouldn't say it's like over the top wow, but it looks like they just did like a basic, reasonable remodel where they just replaced all the old stuff and kind of updated everything. And this one sold on the market with a realtor, and this one ended up going for $250,000 to kind of give you an idea. So they likely walked away with around 225, like after that haircut.
They sold it for 250 total?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's 2807 Sheffield Drive. And it's sold on at the end of last year. So it's it's still within the year, but it sold on November 30th, 2024. I'm just wondering, like, hypothetically, because I know your mortgage payoff you were saying is right around 200. If if hypothetically, if there was a cash offer where you were walking away with, I don't know, two, maybe 10 or I don't know, because it kind of just from what I've seen on that one, it looks like that one has some work done, and it sold for 250, and they walked away with 225. Did you have an idea, like if an offer came in that was, by your mortgage, or maybe you're walking away with 5 or 10 or 15
Well,
grand?
that's less than what I paid for it, so.
Ah,
I paid 230 for it, so I'm not
I
gonna
see.
pay less. I guess I'd have to get with a real estate agent then.
Well, I hear you, and please, don't hold me to that because I don't know. I could be totally wrong. You know what I mean? It's only one sale. I'm seeing some other sales that look like they are in some other ranges, but I just kind of wanted to test the waters. I didn't know if you knew about that one or what was going on with that. So, yeah, no worries there.
And I have a huge property, so,
That is true. Yeah, your lot's quite a bit bigger than this one. This one's.
I mean, if someone said, I'll give you 250 for it today, I'd probably take it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. And I'll definitely, just so you know, like when I pass your file over, they're going to kind of independently evaluate it. So I'll just hold that in my back pocket. Like I won't show our hand on this because, hey, look, if they can give you more, great. Or, if they end up coming in less, I can at least let you know. But no, I appreciate you trying to work with me here. So I'll tell you what I can do. I can pass everything forward to them and let them take a look at it. And I just want to make sure before I put them to work, if we were able to get a formal written offer and the price worked for you and it worked for us, and we could, work on your timeline and have terms that work for you, would there be anything stopping you from moving forward with paperwork today?
Today? All depends on the number.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And I know this, like,
I would expect a reasonable due diligence that lasts longer than a day, but.
oh, of course. Of course. And basically the way it would work is if they did give a formal written offer, we would need to send a representative out there to view the property and just kind of verify everything that we spoke about and make sure there wasn't any big surprises that we weren't aware of or anything. So they always just like me to ask just in case, because if I put them to work and they're doing all this research and then we call back and like, give me a call in a month, then then they'll be mad at me for just because we have a lot of ones that we're looking at.
That would stop me as long as the price and the timeline fit in. But I know it's a balancing act for you and your investors. So.
Oh, yes, sir. Yep, I'm just kind of in the middle. I got the seller pulling me on one arm. I got the team and the data pulling me on the other, and I'm just trying to hold it all together and see if we can make a win-win. So I'll definitely I'll go to bat for you, and I'll tell you what I'll do too. When we get off the phone, I'm gonna text you my first and last name, just so you know it's me when I call back, and you won't think it's like a telemarketer or anything.
I was just gonna say that.
I know you get a lot of those. I do too. But yeah.
I've been going through this pretty much 6 weeks now, and I get hundreds of inquiries, and that's where I'm at. So
Understood.
go ahead and text me. You have my number, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll do that as soon as we get off. And just so you know, like I am serious and not curious. We do tons of deals all over Illinois and actually in a few different states around the country. So if if I do call back, when I call back, I'll either have a formal written offer that I can walk you through, or for whatever reason, if we weren't able to make an offer, I can at least let you know why. And I'll try to be helpful. Like if there's any way I can point you in the right direction and help you out, I'll do that. But yeah, either way, we'll part as friends.
Okay.
Excellent.
Talk to you later.
Thanks, James. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, we got them down $50,000 in 30 minutes. So not bad. I'm gonna call. I was calling him Jaron, but it sounds like it's Jaron. All right. How you doing, brother?
Good, man.
Cool. Well, I mean, we went down 50,000 in 30 minutes. That's that's decent.
That's decent, yeah.
So, just so you know, so like some of the other ones that are selling, like there's one that sold for 340. I wasn't giving him the high comps, you know what I mean? Just because not really a point in that. But 340, another one sold for 380. So, oh good, and these aren't even that nice. Now his sounds, like it probably needs some love. But I mean, if we could get anywhere in that range, you know what I mean, above 3, like we're sitting pretty good. I'm looking at this 381. Yeah, this is definitely nicer than his. The 380 one's remodeled, but the 340 one's like all like grandmaed out. Like it's like total grandma style of like probably how his is.
Right, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Hey, that call was nice, man.
Nice. Yeah, man. I've been around the block a time or two, so. Cool, dude. Well, we made some good progress. I think definitely, he has some hesitation, but he respects us. Like he's not looking at me like I'm goofy or anything, so that's good.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna mark him down for a callback, and I'll probably try him back this evening because you heard like when I said like today he was kind of taken aback. I don't want to call back and have him say, well, I want to talk to some other people and give me that whole thing. So
Yeah.
I'll probably wait till a little later in the day and I'll text him and see if he's available. And if he is, great. Like I'll get him on the horn and, do a delivery call on it. And if he's not, I'll just set it up for tomorrow and then we'll do it then.
Okay.
Awesome, brother.
What do you think we can do with this?
Well, I mean, if I can get him at 250 or even a little bit lower, if we sell it at say 310, 320, which judging by what he's saying, may be an option. Because you saw the one that was not nice sold for 340 and it had less land. It sold for 339 and it was only on the market for 54 days, which isn't great, but is could definitely be worse. I'm looking at some of these other ones. These all look like split level houses though, where it's like partially underground, partially second story. Yeah, it looks like
And he does have a big backyard. I've seen that.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's almost a full acre, so it's about 3 times bigger than most of these backyards, 3 or 4 times bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
Well, I'll keep you in the loop, bro. I'm gonna text him right now from my phone, and then I'm gonna call him directly when I call back. But I'll keep you in the loop on how things went, and if I can get him under contract, I'll send you out a JV agreement, and then I'll basically do everything from that point on, and just kind of keep you in the loop.
You got it, man. It's awesome.
All right, brother. Well, if you come across anything else, definitely shoot it through, and it'll either be me or someone from my team that's just like me, and we'll bang it out, and we can do a whole bunch of these.
You got it. Understood. I'm also connected to a partner of mine. Her sister is looking at sell her house, and sister-in-law, she wants 300,000 on it, but that would like put Novation deal as well.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, let me know, dude, and we can run through it and see if it's a fit.
Okay, because her sister's based out of Texas.
Perfect. Yeah, we do deals everywhere except for South Carolina, so.
Okay. All right, understood. This is awesome.
Cool.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
From you as well.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, likewise, man. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, understood.
Thanks. All right, bye. All right, and now I'm gonna text the seller. Okay, so now I'm gonna text this dude. So I just texted him, "Hi James, Rich Wonders here. Great speaking with you today. Great speaking with you today. As soon as I have an update from my team, I will give you a call back. Should be either later today or tomorrow. Thanks!" Exclamation point. Okay, so creating contact, James Seller. And Jack, why don't you send me one of your discovery calls and we can listen to them? I can give you some feedback.
How do you want me to send them to you?
Is it through Go High Level?
Yeah, one of them is on there.
Just send me the URL and I should be able to pull it up from inside there.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Cool. Now you see too, I take some liberty with the framework. One, just because like I haven't been banging on the phones, you know, just because I've been running the company. But also, like, you know what I mean? I have a lot of experience, so I can kind of jump around a little bit more. Like you heard, like I didn't set the stage right away. I actually just forgot about that, but I came back to it. But especially in the beginning, you want to stick exactly to the framework, just because then at least you know, like, if you're not getting the results, it's not because like you're not following the process. You know what I mean? You want to eliminate variables, especially in the beginning. But you can throw it in the chat here on our Zoom. Did you already? I see something here. Oh no.
I'm doing it right now. Here it comes.
Got it. Okay. You want to give me a little rundown on the situation?
Yeah, so his dad passed away in an ATV accident this summer. It was his dad's place, he inherited it. His dad did a bunch of work on it, replaced windows, HVAC, replaced a lot of stuff in there. The only thing that's still dated, I would say, is the floors in the kitchen. Biggest issue is like some panels by the front door. Everything else is good. He was pretty firm on like 40 grand on it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. He's just another factor was he said he wanted to talk with his sisters, but he said he was the main decision maker in that, and they don't really know what they're doing. But he's, he also has a couple rental properties, so he was saying that he's like not an idiot, quote unquote. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of work done in there. I mean, it looks good. It should be, it's definitely turnkey. It's vacant too, so.
Okay. Have you passed that off? Do you know if anybody's taken that one yet?
Yeah, Sebastian was anchoring him, but he was pretty firm on 40, but not kind of shaky, but pretty firm on it. But Sebastian was gonna give him a delivery anyway. So I mean, he didn't deliver him yesterday because Sebastian thought, well, it's probably not gonna go through since he wanted to talk to his sisters. So I think he might do it today, but I'm not sure what his plan is. But yeah, Sebastian's on it.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason it's trying to take me to one of my other accounts and it's saying that the account's closed.
Yeah, I mean, you can just go on your account and I'll find it for you. It's his name's Levi. Let me get his last name. Levi, and then Grant.
I got
Levi.
it.
Alright.
Okay, cool. And let's see, how do I? Let's see, contract, what do I do? Contact details. I'm still learning Go High Level.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How do I listen to the recorded calls?
So there should be a October 1st. Yeah, go up and then there should be an option to fetch older messages.
Okay.
Then go up.
Right here?
That's Sebastian's call. Fetch older. Go up.
This must be yours.
Yep. That's
15
it.
minute? Okay, cool.
Hello. Hey, is this Levi? This Sam. Hey, this is Jack. I'm just giving you a call because you submitted a request for a cash offer on your property on Main Street. You were just texting right now. Yes.
Okay, little feedback on your tone. With him, it doesn't sound like it's a big deal. Like he didn't seem off put by it. But this is the picture I try to paint. Khaki pants, button-up shirt, in a cubicle in an office building, headset on, world's greatest dad, coffee mug, picture of the family, sack lunch packed, boss walking up and down. You just want it to sound professional and buttoned up because that's the safest position to start from. You can always loosen up your tie, but you can never have a wife beater on and then put on a suit jacket and then have them take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just want to sound like as clear and like upbeat as possible. So just a minor thing with the tone, but you do like, it will make a difference because some sellers, like if you, because you already, like you're young, so you sound young. You know what I mean? You want to have it buttoned up. Like you hear how Bash sounds on the phone. Like when he first started, bro, he had a big problem with people taking him seriously on the phone. Like people would just like ragdoll him basically. And he got, like I talked to him about it and he took it seriously. And now you hear him, he don't joke about, you know what I mean? He's like super serious business. You know what I mean? So you definitely, it's much better for them to respect you than to like you. Now you want both, but if you have to choose just one, it's better to be respected. Because if they like you and don't respect you, like you're in the friend zone basically. So okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Sweet. Well, yeah.
Okay. And don't say stuff like sweet, cool. You always want to use words like excellent, perfect, great. Let me take note of that. You want to use strong, certain words. Is individually, all these little things might be like, well, dude, what's the big deal? But you got to think, just like Disneyland, what makes it the Magic Kingdom? Well, it's a combination of a bunch of little things that feed in to the experience. Have you ever been to like a knockoff, like amusement park, where it's just not quite there? Like you can't put your finger on it of like how many things can you take away from Disneyland before it starts getting weird. But there is a certain point where you start taking away the magic and then it hits this threshold where you're in like this weird place. So just get used to stacking those things up because the buttoned up is the hardest one for them to defend against. Because get what I'm saying? Like they can be casual where like if they get mad, they can cuss you out. You can't cuss them out. So you want to make them play the professional game rather than you try to meet them at the friendly game. So this is short.
Follow
Yeah.
up. It's nice to meet you. My name's Jack. Basically, my job is real simple. I just gather some basic information about the property, and that's just to see if we can make an offer on it. Did I catch you at a good time? Yep. All right. Sweet. Okay, I'll get going then.
Okay, perfect. I'll get started. Or okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My nerves were just kind of running, so.
It's cool.
Okay.
It's one of your first calls. It's to be expected. That's why we're doing this. You know what I mean? So yeah, no worries. I'm not trying to, try to hang you out to dry or anything, but
So, before we get started, real quick, a little about us. We are a creative real estate investment company. So we do specialize in speed and convenience, and we do pride ourselves in creating win-win scenarios.
this sounds good.
We live by the golden rule. So that basically means if we end up being a match to buy the property, and we can make everything very easy and straightforward, and for whatever reason the property doesn't fit our buying criteria, I'll still do everything in my power to help you out and try to point you in the right direction. Does that sound fair? Yep. Okay. All right. Are you living in the property right now? I am not. Okay. Are there any tenants in there? Are you renting it out, or is it just vacant? It's vacant at the moment. Okay. Okay, and if you had an idea, like, in a perfect world, how quickly would you like to sell the property, move out, and just have everything complete and money in your bank account? As soon as possible.
Okay. And again, it may sound like a little thing, but this is just another little lyrical kung fu. I like using the if you could wave a magic wand line because it's a subconscious thing. It takes them to the point of absurdity and just it's like a pattern interrupt. You know what I mean? Like wave a magic wand, like what does that even mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I would use that because it's just there's something about it where you get some good results. It forces them to like break out of their like brain rot basically. They're like, hey, just so I know, if you could wave a magic wand and everything went perfect, how quickly would you like to sell the property, move out, and have the money in your bank account? It's a little minor thing.
Okay. Everything's almost out of it. Oh, all right, sweet. Perfect. I'll put that in the notes real quick. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna go over some questions real quick. And just answer the best you can. If you don't know the answer, no problem. That sound all right? Sure. Okay. So how many bedrooms and bathrooms are there in the property?
It's a 1-bedroom, 2 bath, 2 bedroom, 1 bath with the basement. And there's 2 rooms down there.
And there's just two, just regular rooms, nothing else.
Right.
Okay. So 2-bedroom, 1 bath with the basement.
Yep.
And what would you say like approximate square footage of it is?
I think the living square foot is like, a little under 1,000.
Under 1,000. Perfect.
Okay, and I'm just doing a call review for the new people
Could
for
you
one of
tell
my
me a
brand
little
new
bit about
guys.
the age and condition of the roof?
The roof was just replaced. The heating and air was just replaced. The bathroom was just remodeled. Got new windows in it.
Perfect.
I'm trying to think. It sits on a half acre.
All right.
It does need some paint and updating to the kitchen. Other than that, I mean, it's a nice house. It just got new siding on it. Outside is pretty much done. So,
Okay. All right. And is there like when you say just replaced, was that just recently, or? what would
Yes,
you say
within
that
the
was?
year.
Within the
My
year.
yeah, my dad just had it done, and he got in an ATV accident and passed away, and that was in July, and we're just trying to get rid of it.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Thank you for sharing that with me. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do the best I can to help you guys out. I'm glad that you're being so transparent with me. All that was really good information. So, I guess if we were to walk in the kitchen, you know, what would we kind of be seeing? Like, what kind of countertops and stuff? I know you said it, you know, needed to be painted and stuff, but what would you say, like countertops, cabinets, anything
Yeah.
like that in there that?
I would, if I was gonna keep the house, I would change the countertops and the cabinets, and then freshen up the walls with some paint and call it good. I mean, honestly.
Okay. All right. Do you happen to know what kind of countertops there are? Is there any like backsplash in the kitchen? And
Honestly, it's just from when the house, it looks like the original stuff, so it's an older house. I think it was built in, shit, I couldn't even really tell you. I'd be lying if I just threw out a number.
okay. So you're not really sure when it was built?
I have no idea.
All right. That's fine. That's all right. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you told me about the heating and air was just replaced, bathroom was remodeled, new windows. You told me about the outside. So overall flooring in the house, what would you say that kind of looks like?
That's good.
It's good.
It's
like
got,
hardwood.
it's got hardwood floor in it, yeah.
Okay. Just all throughout. Do you happen to know the age? I like to get like a good picture. Just
It's,
everything.
the wood in it looks like original, so, like I said, I don't know how old the house
But
is.
it's all in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sweet. All right. So let me see what else we got here. You told me a little bit about the outside. I know you said it was on a
It's on a half acre. It's got a detached garage. The roof's been replaced on it.
See, this Bash did a
It
delivery
matches
on it.
The siding on the house matches the detached garage. Other than that, I mean,
Must be
that's about
inside.
it.
Okay. All right. Sweet.
I mean, I have the pictures of it, if you guys want them, but
Yeah. That'd be great.
just text it to the number, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll send you over a, or actually, yeah, you can text it over to the number, and then, you have been very transparent, I really do appreciate all the,
Okay, now you hear how later in the call you have a little bit of like a upbeat tick to it, like, oh, okay, no problem, da, da, da. But in the beginning, it's just kind of like, okay, da, da, da,
Yeah.
and a little bit.
Yeah.
Keep that little bit of a friendliness and positive expectation. Keep that the whole call. It's good, because like this is the thing. People don't remember what you say, they remember how you made them feel. So, if you can have just like a little bit of like an uptick of, this is a positive person, they like their job, they've got goodwill towards me, they're trying to figure it out. It's just another little edge that you have. You know what I mean? So, this is something to keep in mind. And like with the suite, like, I think suite's kind of like your go-to response. You're just gonna have to like reprogram that and just consciously think, perfect, okay, excellent. Because that professionalism, this is what it does, bro. It's like you know when you go to the bank, or if you go to a nice hotel. I think I've used this analogy, and they're like, "Hello, Mr. Wonders. great to see you. Thank you for coming and staying with us. And it makes you kind of like perk up and you're like, yes, thank you. Or like, you know, like a nice waiter or something where they have this professionalism and this upbeat, and it kind of makes you just sit up a little bit straighter. You know what I mean? That's how you want to do with them because it's another authority thing. You know what I mean? You speak professionally because you represent the money. You get what I'm saying? So when you act like money, it makes them take you more seriously. No matter, you know, no matter what the age or anything too. Like when they know when you sound like money, they treat you like money. So
Okay, information, but, you know, are there any other repairs, maintenance, or anything else you would want to disclose that would affect the value of the property? Just everything's kind of out in the open.
Yeah, there was wood paneling on the walls, and that is going to have to be replaced by the front door, because he put new doors on it. Here's the kitchen and countertops. Here's the floors in the living room. Let's see. So I can get you outside pictures of overall. Did I go too far? Oh, here it is. No, come to you.
Okay, perfect, perfect.
perfect. That's good.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, besides that, is there anything else, at all, or? Oh, yeah, I'm seeing them now. Okay, yeah, it looks like a nice place. Awesome. Okay, thank you. If you don't mind me asking, what would an ideal situation look like for you with the sale of the property? I know I kind of heard a little bit about your situation, but I mean, what, just like a kind of a clean handoff, or what are you thinking?
Yeah. Yeah, just
Okay.
fast and easy.
Fast and easy. All right. Definitely can do that for you. Definitely can do that. So, I mean, if I'm hearing you right, well, just, you know, you just want it kind of out of the way, just quick, you know, just kind of streamline everything, because that's, I mean, that's exactly what we do. I'm just kind of going over that with you. Just want a quick, easy process.
Well, I just want to be able to move on from the tragic and not have to deal with all this shit so I can start grieving, you know, and I haven't had a chance to do all that, dealing with putting everything together, selling everything, and it's getting overwhelming driving back and forth because I live in Arkansas and it's in Nebraska, and I just want to be done.
You hear him being vulnerable and him trusting you and opening up. It's good.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. And I think the energy shift mid-call kind of invited that. You know what I mean? That's where he made a decision somewhere in there where he's like, okay, I'm going to tell this guy the real deal. You know what I mean? Like if you were just like a VA, or if he thought you were a jackass, like he wouldn't tell you that. He would just be like, look, give me your offer. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good sign. Like there's trust there, and I mean, it's tragic, dude. Like his dad died in an ATV accident. Like that's horrible. You know what I mean? And he don't sound young, so I don't know. His dad's probably old and riding around, and that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, my nerves calmed down like halfway through the call, and then that's when like it like started to line up.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard your confidence kind of kick in. You started sounding more certain, you know what I mean, when you were talking. So that's good.
Yeah, I completely understand that. Yes. So good thing we met today. So no problem. All right. So thank you. Just so I know, you know, if we were able to make contact free, if we would pay all commissions, closing costs, and we were able to close on a timeline that works for you, you didn't have to lift fingers, spend one penny on repairs. These are commissions. Do you have an idea of what your bottom dollar would be for, you know, an ideal situation like that?
Yeah, 45,000.
45,000.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. All right. I'll put that down. Okay. And just so I know, did you kind of come to that number from like the houses selling in the area, or what have you sort of came to that number?
Yeah, I looked at the area and it's a little more than what the neighbors are wanting to give me for it. And I just think 45 is a good number just to get rid of it.
Okay. All right. And is there any wiggle room on that, or is that just like a good number for you?
I mean, there's a little wiggle room, but not much.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
my
they just
rock
like that
bottom,
when you ask that.
my rock bottom would be, it's still in the 40s.
Okay. All right, I hear you. Okay. And just so you know, I'm just a glorified information gatherer. You know, we have a separate department that determines what we could pay for the property, and if they decide if we can make an offer for how much. So they will determine our offer independent of this conversation. They just like me to ask in case, you wanted like $10 million for the property, just so we know we weren't a fit, and then I would have done the work on it, right?
Yeah, not that property.
They do use, yeah, yeah. So I mean, they do use the Fannie Mae appraisal guidelines, and they do a comparative market analysis of the property using recent market data in the immediate area to kind of see what would be able to pay for the property and what investment strategies we can best fit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to pass your file forward to the underwriting team. They're the ones that run all the numbers, make the final decisions. But before I put them to work, I just want to make sure if I'm able to get a price and terms that work for you and work for us, is there anything stopping you from moving forward with the paperwork today?
Yes.
There is something stopping you, or there isn't?
Oh, there is not.
Is not. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant to say.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. Well, I'm going to get started right away. We have had a large influx of properties being submitted due to the recent market shift. But typically we can get a decision within 30 minutes to an hour. But if they are backed up, I should be able to get back to you within 24 hours at the latest. If the property is approved, I will be able to send over everything in a formal written offer via email and walk you through it. If it's not, so if it's not approved for whatever reason, I will let you know why, and I'll still try to help however I can.
So I'm personally offended.
Does that sound good?
Yep.
Cool. Well, as far as like one of your first discoveries, I think that was pretty solid overall. Like we sent out an offer on it. It looks like we're going to get the deal. So we hit the threshold of like, you didn't like mess it up. You know what I mean? You did good. So I would just say this, just laser focus on getting good at the tonality, getting good at the transfer of energy, really learning the process too, so that you can focus more brain energy on asking good questions and staying a couple steps ahead. But I think you're in a good place to start out. You know what I mean? So I would say this, let's do this. I'm about to put in for some more leads. I'll just put in for a couple for you right now. And let's get you running like 1 or 2 new discoveries. And then I'm gonna hop back on live in a little bit. I'm gonna get off YouTube right now. I'm gonna just grab a bite and just chill for a minute, just because I've been yapping for a couple hours now. But I'm gonna get back on the phones though, and I'm gonna start banging some out. But see if you can get a good discovery for me to take over. And then, I can go and do an anchor call, and I'll call some of the new ones too as they come in.
Okay. I think I do have a discovery you could try. She's like bright red. I don't know if Sebastian dove into it or not. I don't think he did.
Okay.
It was on Podio. It would
Okay.
be, I mean, it would be perfect for you, because I mean, it would be really hard to get, but I mean, she gave me all the information. Her name was, gotta pull it up. It was one of the, like, or I guess the unanswered ones that just want an answer. I could pull it.
It was a
Sorry.
Rainmaker exclusive, or which one?
I'm pretty sure it was a platinum. I'm gonna pull it up right now. It was a lady, a 79-year-old lady. I'm gonna get it right now. 1 second.
Okay.
Because I don't know if Sebastian dispositioned it out of the untouched leads. Probably not. I mean, if he dispositioned it, would it have left?
Is Lightmark Media, is that you or is that someone else?
Lightmark? No, that's not me.
I don't know who the hell that is. They're in my...
Lightmark Media?
Yeah, they're in my CRM.
I have no idea.
Alright. Well, I'm going to remove them. What? It's siphoning my leads off. Okay. Think up. Okay. Are you looking for it right now?
Yeah, I think no, it's not it. Yeah.
Did you move it to a tee up?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Did.
Thomas Lawrence?
Let me see your screen real quick. No, it was
A lady?
It was a lady. Yeah, I mean,
I'll look in the platinum.
I think her name was like Jennifer. I don't know, because it was in there, but I think Sebastian might have moved
Janelle
it out.
Sanders?
Yeah. Yes, that should be it. Yeah, that's it. Extremely hard. Like, this couldn't be more red, but I mean, she wants to sell it, but she's like old. She's old and just hates everything, so.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like Bash tried to call her twice yesterday.
Oh.
I can try calling her.
Yeah.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go take a leak real quick and I'm gonna get back on this. 1 second. Okay. It's funny, I got like one charger and these two phones like keep switching it back and forth. Alright. Financial hardship. Alright, so she's a dark red.
Yeah.
Angry red.
I have this discovery recorded too. I had to like use like another service to record it, but I got like 3/4 of the call were recorded.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just have to sign some emails real quick.
You good?
Cool. Have we done 2 anchors or 3 today? I forget.
Have you done?
Yeah. James, the lady, and those were the only 2, right? James and the lady from Florida.
2 guys that you did in the that you anchored? I feel like one like didn't work out, and then you went to the next one, or something like that. I don't know.
It's a freaking blur.
Maybe just two.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna call Janelle. Here we go, Janelle.
Yeah.
2-1.
She likes to be heard about her like problems and stuff, so she's like she wants to be. I mean, she probably won't even pick up the phone.
Can I help you?
Oh, hi. I was calling for Janelle Sanders.
Yeah, I'm borrowing her phone. Do you want to call her at the office? Can I give you that number?
Sure.
Yeah, her office number is.
Okay, perfect. All right. And should I just call there and then just ask for her?
Yeah, she'll answer or Tia, but yeah, not a problem.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you.
All right, good luck. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. That's weird. What do you think that is, Jack? Is she in like a nursing home or something?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't run into that. I got her. She picked up the phone. It was her.
Okay.
What was that? Like,
He said like Primal Health or something. I don't know. Maybe she's working because it didn't sound like she was like a patient there.
she does work. She was telling me how she wants to stop working.
Oh. Yeah, 79 years old. I would say so.
Yeah, she wants to move down to Texas with her nephew.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny how like all those examples you would do and like the training and stuff, it's literally like the exact same thing. Like, it's crazy.
Hi, I'm calling for Janelle.
Yes, may I ask who's calling?
Yeah, this is Richard Wonders. I work with Jack, who she's been speaking to. I tried calling her phone, and a gentleman picked up, and he gave me this number. So I don't know if this is the wrong number, but
Okay, hold on just a moment. She's on the other line, so just one moment, please.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Everyone's got this whole music. Well,
I took a leak real quick.
go for it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm transferring you now.
Perfect. Thank you.
Uh-huh. I'm home care. This is Janelle.
Hey, Miss Janelle. Hey, this is Richard Wonders. I work with the gentleman you spoke to about your house, Jack, not too long ago.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, so sorry, I didn't mean to catch you at work. I tried calling your cell phone and a gentleman picked up and gave me this number. So I wasn't sure if this was a good time or not, but I just wanted to.
Well, probably not the best. I had to give my phone up because his phone's dead. He doesn't have an office phone because they can't afford apparently to give him one. So anyway, that's why he's answering it.
Understood.
Now, what are you? Are you a real estate agent or are you a?
So I work with a real estate investment group. So we were looking at the house for like a cash offer. And I just had a couple follow-up questions. Like I work with the underwriting department and they're getting close to a decision, but they had some follow-up questions. But if it's better for you, I mean, we can set something up for later in the day or tomorrow where, you know what I mean? You're
Tomorrow, usually go to lunch at 11:30, and that would be a better time for me.
okay.
Right now, I'm up to my neck. With what is it? I think I'm up to my neck in the room full of alligators, and somebody gave the swamp or something like that.
Oh, no worries. So you're thinking around 11:30 tomorrow would be better. Okay.
Yep, it would be.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty.
Well, that sounds good. Well, you have a great rest of your day, and I'm going to mark you on my calendar right now.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Okay. Sweet. Well, I'm probably going to hop off on here just for a minute. I'm going to go buy some PPL leads. I'm going to look at the JV leads too, see if there's any new ones in there for me. But novationjv.com. If you send in your hot motivated seller leads, I will personally give you a call. We'll connect with the seller. You get 40% just for doing that. So if we make 100 grand, you get 40 grand. But yeah, also novationking.com. If you want to learn my entire blueprint, it's this exact same thing I use on the phone, the same thing I train my whole team with. We also have a Novation boot camp coming up October 8th. It's going to be 6 live calls. So it'll be weekly calls. Some of them, they'll probably do 2 in a week after the first one. But yeah, you definitely tap in with that. Instagram.com, Novation King. That's like kind of like my main page. So my YouTube, just starting to build this up. So I'm going live on here more. This whole week, I'm going to be going live doing calls. So if you want to see me do actual real seller calls, we're definitely going to lock up some deals. You'll see it in real time how it actually works. But cool. I'm going to hop off for right now, and I'm going to hop on in a little bit. So stay tuned. See you in a little bit.